What should I do? How should I improve my pronunciation? What's the way? What can I do? How did you improve your pronunciation? These are the questions I get every now and then. So I finally thought, why not make a video and then answer it all at once? If I were to talk about 2 ways you need to improve your pronunciation, the 2 ways would be, first, the solo journey. The solo journey where you are going to figure everything out by yourself. You are going to understand what helps you. You are going to read, you're going to listen, and you're going to practice. This is the first one. Now, what could be the second? The second one is having a guide or a coach beside you. A coach or a guide to help you improve your pronunciation. অনেকেই জানতে চেয়েছেন কিভাবে আমি ইমপ্রুভ করেছি, কি উপায়ে আমি ইমপ্রুভ করেছি। সো তাদের জন্য এই video. Now first, let me tell you one by one. The first one that we are talking about, it might take us years. It might take us 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, any, okay? It might take me years to reach to a point where I would be fluent. I would be in a situation where I would know how to pronounce almost every word correctly. Did you get this? আমি আমার নিজের ল্যাকিং কোথায়, আমার স্ট্রেংথস কোথায়, আমার উইকনেস কোথায়, এই সব আমি যাচাই করব এবং নিজের মাধ্যমে আমি নিজে স্পোকেন শিখব অথবা প্রনাউন্সিয়েশনে ভালো হব. This is one way where you need consistency, where you need efforts, where you need time, you need dedication, you need almost everything. And most importantly, you need patience. Because the way is not easy. There are people who try a lot, who struggle for years, or still they feel that they are not doing enough. What to do? How can I get through this? For those people, I have the second option, which is having someone beside you as your guide. I would tell you my journey, and through this, I would try to make you understand why these are the actual 2 ways to improve in pronunciation. You might have a question now that how do I know about these 2 ways? Is there any relation? Yes, I have taken a course on English and also I have been practicing English for years now. So I would very well know how these 2 ways matter and what are the ways that I can improve following any of those. Or both? Like me, অর্থাৎ আমি বোঝাতে চাইছি যে আপনারা এই একটা ওয়ে অথবা দুটো ওয়ে ফলো করে কিভাবে প্রনাউন্সিয়েশনে ভালো হতে পারবেন আজকে এই ভিডিওতে আমি সেটা বলবো. So are you ready? Are we ready? All right, let's get into this. I first took a course and there he was very honest, like he used to tell everything. I mean, he used to correct every pronunciation possible, you know? I would be talking and he would find as many mistakes as he can. And I would be there standing and thinking, okay, I need to work more. And the second phase where I was practicing all by myself. How did I even achieve this? So for that reason, I would tell you from a beginner perspective or a beginner point of view. So first step, as a beginner, recording my voice. Yes, I know you have heard it many times, maybe, that you have to record yourself, you have to listen to yourself, this, that, blah, blah. But today, I am here to talk about the things that really worked for me. Why should we record ourselves? আমি কি বলবো জানেন? We should record ourselves or our voice. It would show us a journey. There would be so many days where you recorded yourself. Maybe you had nobody to talk to, or maybe you were restless, or maybe you were happy. Okay, if I have a phone right now, I would say, if I were to record, I would say, you know, I'm so happy today that I received a prize. I did not even practice for that, and I was not sure if I would be getting a prize or not. See, এরকম মনে করেন আপনি অনেক কিছু রেকর্ড করেছেন. There will be many days, many moments like this. I just try to show you something, but you can relate to this, right? So it takes us years back where I was happy. I wanted to record something in simple way. it would take us back to those days. That's the first thing. And second, you can judge yourself as much as you want. You can judge yourself, right? আমি আমার কথা বলবো কি হয়? Like sometimes I go crazy. You know, that day I was listening to one of my recordings. It could be years ago. I'm not sure which year it was, but then when I started listening, I was like, what? What am I saying? Like I wanted to cover my ears. Like I felt like, no, I cannot listen to this. And I was also having these like doubts that is it my voice? Like I was not interested. I could not believe my own ears. Like how am I talking like this? So can you understand? It's something true. Like I'm talking something that's true. It has happened to me and I want it to happen to you. Why? Because you struggled. That's the proof. Years ago, I did not speak the way I'm talking today. And maybe years later, I would not be talking the way I am talking today. It could be, right? If you're practicing, if you're struggling, why not? So to see a journey, to relive the moments, আবার ওই momentগুলো উপভোগ করা. So it's time, like we can enjoy our old days and old conversations. And as I was talking, it would also show us ways that we used to practice or the way our pronunciation was. So you could be happy, right? That wow, I have improved. All right, এখন একটা জিনিস বলেন যে আমার কি করা উচিত অর্থাৎ what could be the topics for my recording. The simple trick that I have been applying and I always encourage everyone who becomes a member is talking on their favorite subject. When we talk on our favorite subject or things we love or we are fond of, there's a different feeling. We love those moments when we talk about the things that we love. অর্থাৎ যখন আমরা এমন কিছু নিয়ে কথা বলি যা আমরা অনেক পছন্দ করি, আমাদের ভালোবাসার কোনো জিনিস বা এমন কিছু যেটা আমরা করতে খুব পছন্দ করি, it feels great and that's what I want you to apply when you're recording your videos. Try this and let me know. Now let's go to the second point. So, the second thing I would say is all about self-practicing. You know what? I can go for hours when I talk about self-practice. Self-practice, self-practice, self-practice. I love this. I love this idea about self-practicing. And also, I feel that it's related to personality. Maybe, you know, why I love this is because the way I am. I love talking to me. I love expressing my emotions to me. I like understanding me. I love listening to me. I love criticizing me. I love spending my time with me, in short. And why? I have also thought about this. And should I tell you why? It's like it spares you from unwanted stuffs or negativity, I would say. You know, when we talk to people, people tend to talk about people, other people, you know? So what happens is that even if you don't want to say something, you have to end up saying at least one sentence. And that's what I don't want to do. When you are with yourself, greater chances. For what? For positivity. And so many times it happens that we call someone, hey, are you free? Are you available? Can we talk? Can we practice? Only to hear that person is busy. Keeps happening. Why would a person practice with me if he is far better than me? Why don't we think like this? That person also has to be interested to practice with me, right? All these things I don't have to care about when I practice with myself. And I have also recorded a video and uploaded a video about fun ways to practice. And there I explained what are the ways I can practice with myself. And if you want to, you can go watch the video. In this video, I would be telling you the things that have worked for me. First, I mentioned recording, how recording really helped me. Now, what about the third? Let's say you are practicing. You're practicing, you're recording yourself, or maybe you're spending time with yourself, you're talking to yourself, and you're doing those things that I have told you. Now, how would you really understand if you have made a mistake? I had someone to tell me about my lackings. I had someone to provide feedback for me. I took my course from Pandit's Knowledge Port. So there I met Abrar and we became friends and he became my practice partner. He used to tell me, hey, you have to improve there, or maybe you have to work more or focus more. As I was thinking about my journey, like what did I do as a beginner or what really worked for me, then I found myself applying these things. I chose only three, and these are the three things. Of course, as I was growing, as I was practicing more, or as I was evolving, I had more ways in my way. Oh, wow, more ways in my way. Okay, what I mean by this, I was not only limited to talking or recording, but as I sat back thinking about the three things that really helped me as a beginner, I found these three because from the first or from the very beginning, I was recording. I was always on talking to me and I was also getting feedback. And you know, when you talk to yourself, something really happens. So, what happens is that you tend to talk about the basic stuffs first, right? I mean, the way I talked about the favorite stuffs or the things I love. When you talk about the things you love or the basic things, you tend to use simple English or words that are very common, not complicated, not tough, not difficult. So, when you use those words, you tend to be more comfortable in using the words, everyday words we say. Of course, all on a sudden, you cannot be better or perfect in every word. There could be situations when you do not know something, so you also have a chance to go search, what can I say about this situation, right? Da, 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 da. Okay, how to talk about this or what's the word for this. In this way, whenever you're practicing, you are understanding about how to use a language because you're becoming familiar with the language. Simple terms, simple English, and you're getting used to. Amazing! Clap, clap, clap. So I hope you understand self-practicing is amazing. It's beautiful. It's worth every good words out there. And I love this. And it also helps you stay away from negativity. So I would highly recommend practicing by yourself. At the same time, let's not forget number 3. If you want to improve fast, it would really be helpful. That will be quick. The process would be easier, right? So to this, I would say I have been helping people trying to improve their pronunciation or the way they talk or present themselves. Oh, self-advertising? Why not? So what I have been doing is that I have 2 batches, one for male and one for female. And I work on the way they pronounce or the way they speak. So if you are interested, you are welcome. You can join, you can do some classes and see how you feel. All right, that was it for today. I hope you learned something valuable. And as you guys were asking me how to improve, these are the ways I tried as a beginner, and these are really helpful. Keep practicing, keep trying, and don't think there's a one way fits all process. Okay, so do what works better for you. And if you have more questions, you're free to let us know. Take care and all the best.